So I was hoping Human Resources could put out a correction.
We'll look into the matter.
Really?
No. The company doesn't make mistakes like this, Mr. Chris.
What about that memo announcing Casual Fribs Day?
The company said that wasn't a mistake. They explained that the ancient Mayans prophesied Fribs Day, the first ever 8th day of the week, which will occur in 2024. And the company believes should be celebrated casually. I'm going to wear a denim pantsuit.
And when they urged all employees to car poop.
That was not mandatory, thank God.
Although we did find out what people will do to park slightly closer to the building. So, you're not going to help me with this.
Sorry, I like the memo. All day long I have to listen to people like you complain. Now I can finally tell them what I think. You white-toothed Ken doll.
You know, having white teeth and looking like a handsome doll is not exactly...
Third hat.
Fair enough. The company wasn't going to retract the memo telling employees to be rude and abusive. And that meant things were going to get very confusing for Phil and Lem, who unfortunately never read their memos.
And so, this new line of meals ready to eat gives the soldier in the field a portable meal with all the home-cooked flavor of something Mom used to chemically dehydrate and vacuum pack. I was looking at the ingredients and I was wondering if there's enough protein content. You boob. Excuse me? I was wondering about the protein content, but then you said, you boob. There it is. I suppose we could add more protein to the thing we call Beige Block 3 or Stroganoff. It's got plenty of protein, you big-eyed stick insect. The problem is the vegetables.
Okay, fellas, let's just try to keep it under control here.
Don't listen to these bucktooth hillbillies. Taste is the real problem. It's a battlefield, not a four-star restaurant, back alley crab muffin.
Okay, I gotta ask. What's going on? Because this meeting is a lot saucier than the one yesterday.
Looks like somebody didn't get the memo.
He asks a simple question and you give him sarcasm from the 80s?
Here.
Oh, it's an actual memo.
They want us to insult each other? Sir? That wasn't a good one.
But in my meetings, that's not going to happen.
But the memo said we had to.
Well, we're not doing it in here, Pudburger. What? That's his last name. So Veronica went down to the basement, hoping she'd feel better if she talked to Walter Almer.
Hello, Walter.
I don't believe it. Veronica Ulmer. I'm sorry, Palmer. I never could get used to the way you pronounce it.
Here, I brought you a cake. And a jar of herring. Maybe you can wait until I leave before you smear the cake with it.
I'm not Dutch. And the Dutch don't smear herring on half the things you say they do. But thanks for the cake. Is it my birthday? I sort of lose track of time down here.
No, I just want to say I've always felt bad that we had to compete for the same job.
Please, I'm the one who feels bad. I've always hated how I acted in the bullpen after losing that promotion. It was not a good impression of you. And I'm sorry I stretched out your shoes.
Don't worry, they were the cheap footwear of my former life. Can I buy you something to cheer this place up? Maybe a lava lamp or a freezer of steaks.
I'm the one who feels guilty about the way I handled your promotion. Let me make it up to you. Take you out for a drink or something.
You are very thoughtful, but I can't.
Oh, I get it. You're still mad at me? I'm such a jerk. I deserve to carry this guilt around back and forth in this tiny basement.
Okay, I'll have a drink with you. Any chance you have a bottle down here and we can just knock it out right now?
That meeting was chaos. I hate all the name calling. And it's not just because my mama is fat and does sit around the house.
I kinda like it. It makes people freer. Like they can say whatever's on their mind. Even Debbie spoke up today, and she never talks in meetings.
Well, we're not doing it in here, Pudburger. What? That's his last name. All right, let's just try to regroup.
Wait, you pretty boy suit rack. What this MRE needs is Ethiopian stew. It's hearty, nutritious, and simple, like all of you bastards. Debbie's never opened her mouth before, and it was a good
It
suggestion.
was a good idea. But then Mark called her a Tory-loving royalist, and everything fell apart again.
You just don't like us because you always have to be in control. You're a control freak, that's what you are.
I don't always have to be in control, although it is my exact job description.
You're tall, you're handsome, you got the power tie, the power suit. People think you're intimidating, Ted, and you like that because it means you get everything you want.
Okay, first of all, my appearance is not my fault. God made me this way. And then he told me where to shop for suits.
Ted, a little chaos can be a good thing. My grandpa met my grandma when a tornado blew her into his barn. He pulled the rake out of her chest and proposed on the spot.
We really should have been reading these memos.
Damn. We didn't have to work on Thanksgiving?
And look, like I suspected, we were supposed to be wearing lead aprons when we were working on that genital x-ray project.
Here it is. Employees must now use offensive or insulting language in the workplace. I can play this game. I wrote that humorous column in my college newspaper. Lem snappy answers to theoretical physics questions. Pow, you've been lem-basted.
I'm terrible at insults. As a child, I was beaten up constantly. The best comeback I ever came up with was, "You're right, I'll work on that."
I can help you.
You sad jar of hobo urine.
Pow, I've been lem-basted.
Hey, who is that relaxed and approachable guy? Is that Ted? Yes, it is.
You look like you're on your way to mixed cocktails. cocktails at a swim-up bar.
Well, I was thinking about what you said about how I might seem a little controlling and intimidating.
So I tell you to take a look at the way you approach life and you put different clothes on? What a dillweed. And that's not a company-mandated insult. That one came from the heart.
Come on, your clothes are symbolic. The first step in saying that I'm willing to try to make a change. Actually, I was hoping that clothes would cover it.
I had the worst night last night. Didn't you get the memo? Casual Fridge stays not until 2024.
I'm trying to be less intimidating. Apparently, my...
That's the fastest I've ever lost interest in something. I went out with Walter Oliver last night because of you.
Me? What did I do?
You started questioning memos, which brought up all this itchy guilt, so I agreed to have drinks with the guy. He told me after he lost the promotion, his wife left. I felt even more guilty, so I let him take me out to dinner where I learned he also lost his house. Then I found out he's living in his parents' basement, which is so damp his dog got arthritis, fell down the stairs, and now has to be carried around like a suitcase. So I let him kiss me.
Oh my god.
Then I still felt guilty, so I let him feel me up.
Oh my...
Yeah, I'm thinking I might need new breasts. These are covered in sadness.
Wow, this is like the most depressing penthouse letter ever.
I kept waiting for the guilt to lift, but it never did. What am I gonna do? Maybe I'll buy him a boat. Guys like boats, right?
Hey, Veronica. I had a great time last night. I was wondering if maybe I could take you to dinner later for a little Walter and Veronica version 2.0.
How would you like a boat? Something you could just get in and go. Really shove off. Just get out of here.
I couldn't take a gift like that from you. I'd feel too guilty.
Yeah, guilt. What a horrible thing. See you at 8. Oh, and this time, please don't say thank you for kissing with me. Can you press 10 for me, you rat-faced Nazi?
Your breasts should be on display at the Swiss Museum of Miniatures. You said hi, right?
Before we start, I realize some people may think I'm controlling and a little intimidating. But I want you to know, all ideas are welcome. Really, I want to hear from everyone.
Could you repeat that in English? I don't speak wuss ass.
We're not doing that in here, Phil.
I'm so very sorry you won't hear another word out of me.
So not being controlling lasted for about 1 second?
I'm sorry. The naggity nag nag bitchy bitch is right. Anything anyone wants to say is fine by me.
You heard the corporate chimp start making suggestions for meals ready to eat before his head goes back up his butt.
I like fresh tomatoes right off the vine. Oh, come on, Mark. Use your head. How are we going to get fresh?
Open forum, Chim Chim. Just let the ideas flow.
I'm sorry, Mark. I'm writing it down. Sometimes when I'm lonely, I like to watch myself eat. Why don't we put a mirror in there? You like to watch yourself eat? I'm writing it down.
I like to have some wine with dinner.
They're soldiers. Writing it down.
I need your help, slut. What's the problem, tight ass? Easy, Linda. It's a memo, not a magic shield. I need to make a man run screaming from my life. I'm happy you came to me for advice, but sad this is my area of expertise. I went out again with Walter. Now if I blow him off, he'll think that I hurt him 5 years ago, then looked him up and got him to fall in love with me so I could hurt him again. Plus, I backed over his foot when I was leaving, which, according to our relationship math, means tonight's the night. Well, in my experience, scaring a man away is pretty easy. Basically, you're going to want to put 3 words into heavy rotation. Future, babies, commitment. Back off. I need my space. Wow, those words are powerful.
What are you ciphering there, Jethro?
I really enjoyed repeating the put-downs you've been feeding me, but I want to do it on my own. Give a man an insult, he can hurt people for a day. Teach a man to insult, he can hurt people who tease him because he never learned to fish. Anyway, I have devised a formula.
Look at that. You had a problem in your life, and who stepped up to help you? Math? She has always been there for you, hadn't she, Phil?
If she ever took physical form, I'd leave my wife and marry her.
Stand in line, my friend.
Anyway, it's really quite simple. You take a person's most marked physical feature, compare it to genitalia, male, female, or animal, and end with the suffix bag, wipe, or muncher.
You could also add an optional reference to excretion from any of the glorious openings offered by the human body.
Shall we take a first spin? Excuse me, Roger. Your head looks like a lizard butt flap, you snot wipe.
Walter,
Hey, it looks like somebody can't get enough of me.
you're right, I can't. In fact, we need to talk about us and the future of our babies and how they'll be committed.
Wow, that's a lot to take in. Okay.
I need this relationship to have a future because I need babies. That's right, big, screaming babies shooting out of my uterus, just stacking up like cordwood.
Really?
Yes, sir. That's all I ever think about. The future, babies, and commitment. Future, babies, commitment. Future, babies, commitment, 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 commitment.
Whoa, slow down. This is happening a little fast. Okay, I'll do it.
Babies, 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 babies.
Yes, as many as you want. My parents always say that since my wife left, I've been too cautious about relationships. But damn it, this is the one. I know it is. Let's light this candle and blast off into a calm, settled, monogamous relationship.
Oh my, look at me. I'm so happy I can't feel my legs.
So I took everyone's ideas for the Meals Ready to Eat project, and here it is. The specs call for a soldier to carry 3 of these in his backpack. Now we have to design a 14-foot soldier.
Good news, Ted. I cured Walter of his fear of commitment. He wants to get portraits painted of the two of us with his suitcase dog, all wearing turtlenecks.
Ah, boo-hoo. I got a box lunch the size of a handball court. Now I gotta go find Phil and Lem and straighten out this MRE disaster.
Don't boo-hoo me. Did that MRE touch your boobies, Ted? Then shut the hell up.
What I didn't know was Phil and Lem weren't in the lab. They were having an entirely different adventure. Test driving their new insult-generating formula.
Your eyes look like 2 beady rabbit pellets on the face of a monkey-licking pussball.
You've just been filibustered. Nice. That's it. Fill up your canker blossom hole, you ale souse apple john. That was the Elizabethan model. Ye have been served.
Nice man boobs for a panty-snatching steroid muncher. What's the matter? Didn't you get the memo?
No, Phil, he didn't. He delivers the water. He doesn't work here.
Thank God that finally broke.
Hey, Ted.
I may go home early today and never come back.
You can't go home. I need you guys. And that's it. The insulting language stuff has gotta end. You douche nozzles. Sorry. That was one for the road. We just got educated. Look, Janet, it's crazy out there. 2 of my guys just got beaten with water.
I'm sorry, there's nothing I can do, Mr. Crisp. I don't like that memo anymore either. Way too many people are having fun